Afua, it was really a gory sight from some of the visuals that have been making the rounds across social media, and we've seen how even passers-by try to try to douse the situation, but unfortunately we still got scores of people dead and injured. What more can you tell us about what exactly happened that day? I think that was yesterday at Bondi Beach. What do we know so far about the shooting, the father and son duo?
It wasn't yesterday, it was Sunday. It took place the first day of Hanukkah on Bondi Beach in Australia. Two attackers opened fire where more than 1,000 people were celebrating that first day of Hanukkah, a Jewish holiday. Naveed Akram, one of the attackers who survived, it was a father and son duo. The son woke up from his coma yesterday and he has been charged with 59 offences, including a terror charge. These charges have been detailed to us. So committing a terrorist act, 14 counts of murder, 40 counts of causing wounding or grievous bodily harm to a person, discharging a firearm, causing a public display of a prohibited terrorist symbol that probably alludes to the IS flag that was found in their car. The father, 50-year-old Sajid, died at the scene of that mass shooting that took place on Sunday. Now, you did mention the funeral of Rabbi Eli Schlanger. That has taken place already. More victims have been identified. There's Peter Meager, who worked as a freelance photographer at the event. A young 10-year-old girl called Matilda, described as a bright, joyful and spirited child. There was Alex Clayton, an 87-year-old Holocaust survivor that attended the event with his wife, his children and his grandchildren. So like you said, some really terrible stories from this absolutely shocking event that took place on Sunday on Bondi Beach.
So, so far, what has the response from the authorities been? Have the police given any indications about the suspected motive or the circumstances? I know that it's hard to find because one of the suspects did die during confrontation, but has the other surviving suspect, come forward to even talk about the motive in the first place?
Well, the second suspect has just woken up from that coma and been charged. We haven't heard anything from him yet. And of course, he hasn't made any appearances in court, but this is thought to be a terrorist attack. The Australian Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, when he gave his first address after this took place, of course, his focus was on the Jewish community in Australia and said, my message to Jewish Australians is that we stand with you as a nation. We embrace you at what is a terrible time. These anti-Semitic terrorist attacks will not be successful with their objective, which is to divide us as a nation. So this is being treated as a terrorist attack. But Australia is also planning to tighten their gun laws, planning to overhaul the country's gun laws. Anthony Albanese, the Prime Minister, saying the very nature of gun laws means they are only as strong as their weakest link. The new proposals will be a limited number of guns that someone can own and a review of gun licenses over a period of time.
All right, News Central's Afua Hagan, thank you so much for the update on that. And definitely News Central will be keeping tabs with the situation as it unfolds and, keeping the viewers in the know as well.